up there? Hello, Luna. Greetings, my queen. Hey, Luna. All right, so I'm not going to get distracted a little bit, but I am a little bit, because I'm a little bit distracted. I'm on my way to go do some rock hounding and sea glass hounding, but I was listening to the song, the triumphant song by Triumph called Fight the Good Fight. And there was this one line that Rick sings where he says, I keep the magic in my heart of fighting the good fight. And I just want to try to start to verbalize my transformation in terms of how I changed my existence. Not saying that I'm Warren Buffett, but I am more satisfactorily content with my existence in terms of, you know, expressing gratitude and intention. And I can't tell you when that light switch flipped, right? I can't tell you when that frequency increased or you know, found a resonance with my existence. But everything that I have experienced in my entire 53 years is summed up in this moment right now. As I'm traveling to travel, I'm your host, Travel Mateus. As I'm traveling to the beach right now, every decision I've ever made is expressed in the fact that I'm right here, right now. I don't know if you can understand that or not, but it doesn't, like every decision, even my decision to get married, led to this moment right now. And, you know, the reality of our existence is that we never, well, typically we don't know what situations we are going to experience, in which situations we're going to find fear, anxiety, hope, joy, frustration, anger, contentment, peace. So think about where you are right now. Think about how you handle your existence in terms of understanding the fluctuation of your emotions. You know, I think one of the most important videos, one of the most important movies that has come out, not the sequel, but the movie, I think it's by Pixar, called Inside Out, where you have the personification of emotions in this young girl. And I think it's a brilliant movie because it has so much potential for creating an avenue for people to help children understand their psychology. But back to you. How do you handle stress? Are you anxious? Are you worrisome? Do you borrow trouble imagining in your mind future outcomes that aren't even in your purview yet, right? You just create trouble in your mind and worry. Or regret. Do you look to the past and regret things that you've done, which means you need to forgive yourself, because who else is going to do it? You would have to confess your sin, your mistake, your error to someone else who doesn't know anything about you and say, look, I did this. Will you forgive me for it? You know what I mean? Like, that's not their power because you didn't offend them. You are the one to whom you must go to forgiveness. You must forgive yourself. That's one step. But in all of this, it's all about your desire, you know? Like, I've been through these regimes before. I've been through these, you know, these attempts to be grateful, attempts to think happy thoughts. And now, at this point in my existence, that's not something that I work for. They're there. And I still have other areas of improvement that I need to make, that I want to make for myself. I want to be XYZ, and so I'm the only one who's going to do that. Anyway, I don't know if this is going to impress you in terms of where you're at, but perhaps, this might be the first time you start to really take a good look at yourself inside and think, who am I? Who do I want to be? And how am I going to create that reality for myself? It's not just happenstance. I mean, part of what you do is happenstance, right? You might not be aware of the fact that you are intentionally creating your future, and then that everything that you've decided to do is going to lead to the next decision, and to the next decision, and to the next decision. I, in my past, just took that as happenstance. It's just what happened. Life happened to me. Rather than I have made these specific choices that have led to this specific experience, right? I'll give you an example. I went to Tennessee to be a youth pastor at a Presbyterian church, a conservative Presbyterian church in Tennessee, and within a year I was fired. Right? Whose fault was it? The answer is yes. It was everyone's fault, right? The pastor, the elders, mine, my ex-wife's, everything that we experienced went into. It wasn't just things that I decided. It was things that other people decided. But then my response to those things, there were incidents, there were accidents, there were hints, there were allegations. What did I do with that information? And I think that it's an aspect of just being more aware now of the fact that I ultimately am the only one responsible for everything that happens, because I'm always the one who responds to the response to my response, which is my response to your response, which is your response to my response. It's a dance. And I don't always know the steps to the song. And so if I'm with you and I step on your feet, how do you respond? Are you offended? Are you personally attacked? Do you feel threatened? Do you walk off the dance floor frustrated because I'm not learning the steps fast enough, or whatever it is? I don't know. Anyway, part of what I'm saying is that the transformation of your self isn't always something that you can go, oh, I know exactly when I changed my mind about this. For me, it's just been this organic evolution of information that I've received that has been ruminating in my mind, in my heart, soul, mind, spirit, and strength. So if any of this, rings a bell with you, make sure you hit that like, smash that Fonzarelli. Leave a comment, share your thoughts, share your growth, share your challenges. This is hopefully an opportunity, a video to share with others to, maybe just take a step back and look and see what you can see. Right now, I am heading to the Rincon Parkway because yesterday I was there and there were just smatterings of sand dollars. I was actually able to preserve 2 of them. The other ones were already broken, but 2 of them I have whole still, so that's going to be a treasure. So I'm going back to see if anything showed up overnight. Any more sand dollars. There's Luna again.